Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today I'm going to bring you my homegrown challenge in France with Nice. Let's jump in. Here you can see the fun I've had in the transfer window. Turns out just looking for French players isn't the easiest of tasks, and especially with our small budget of, 2.5 million, although really it's not because we need to move the wage budget. Need to move the wage budget anyway to make sure we're in. But so yeah, there probably won't be any dealings whatsoever. It's literally just going to be bringing youngsters in this squad, which is what I have done, and then basically just trying to use them throughout the season. But you know that's not why you're here. Anyway, today is going to be the first leg of the Champions League against CSKA Moscow. Right, let's jump straight into the team. And this is the team we're going with today. Now, they're not all used to this 4-4-2 yet. A lot of the wingers are sort of used to that more attacking role. But this is what we're going with. This is the team. We are going with Balotelli to lead the line. We are going with Siri, which, as I'm sure most of you know, has gone to Fulham, which has blown my mind. And Sarr at left back is a nice one to point out. I'm looking for good things. He's meant to get 5 stars. So I'm hoping he's going to be a star man. I know he's only 18, but that's, you never know. Then Rafa Benitez in goal, so that'd be good. No, Walter Benitez. The problem is sometimes I think I'm funny, and I make jokes that just aren't funny, so you're just going to have to excuse that or get over it as far as I'm concerned. Here we go, so they line up in my favourite formation to go against, to be honest, just because I find it so easy to just get these wing-backs just to... I like being able to shut up shop against them. Watch it, they'll have them there. Right. I'm just going to check who the favourites are for the game. I'm pretty sure it's them, but I need to just check. Hang on. And yes, silly me, they're favourites. Give these fans what they're worth is normally what I say. And then, you do the old cheeky, gotta have faith. We'll do it calm. But if we're honest, we are at home, and this is going to be the one we need to win. So it's a special day. I can't wait to get started. He's just being rested. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's way too quick. As you can see, I've been trying to steam through pre-season. That's probably a bit too slow. Here we go. So this is going to kick off our season, hopefully on a good note. Never played a 4-4-2 before in Football Manager, although I hate it when the AI plays it. It seems to be unbeatable, so I thought, give it a go. One thing, as I'm sure you've all realised what I forgot to do, got to shut them wing backs. Got to shut them down. Got to make sure we close them down. What's their bravery like? Like we said, bravery. If it's 11 or less, I normally tackle hard on them. You can also get your midfield, the right and the left, to man mark them as well. That sometimes can work. Not going to try that. Just while I get to know my team. And to be fair, their wing backs are probably better. Right, so far so good. We are at home. Well, to be fair, only 3 minutes have gone, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Balotelli, the man, the god. On his day, he can demolish teams. To be fair, on his day, I do think he's world class. I really, really do. I rate him. Obviously, the key word of that is on his day, which, as we all know, is when he can be bothered to. I think it's such a shame. Man's got so much talent, and just sort of throwing it away with laziness, in my opinion. He shouldn't be. He should never be playing for Nice. But I think that's just how far he's fallen. I think the Liverpool was his last shot at a big club. If he goes back to a big club now, I will be so shocked. But I think Liverpool was his last chance, and he showed. A lot of that probably was, square peg in round holes. You're trying to put Balotelli in a system where he's never going to run. But at the end of the day, you got... these strikers that have come to Liverpool, I do wonder about their attitude. Not Andy Carroll so much, because I think that was just unfair on him, to be honest. He should have never have made that leap after one good season for Newcastle. then he's coming to Liverpool for 35 million. No. But especially like Benteke, and I know we didn't play to his strengths, but even since he's left us, he's looked a shell of himself. Something ain't right there. But that's like Fernando Torres when he left to go to Chelsea. Now I know his form dipped a bit, but you don't. Oh, that was a close shot. You don't go from that good of a striker to that bad of a striker overnight. Something's going on. As much mental this game as it is physically. Here they come. Caught some break. Let that go. It's a bit more nervy. To be fair, we have dominated possession. We haven't had the opportunities that I'd like though. It comes with a 4-4-2. Oh, I was pleading with him so he could play. His name's Play. Again, I found myself hysterical. Siri to play. Oh. And yeah, I'll butcher the names. It's just something you're going to have to get over. Feel free to tell me how to pronounce them in the comments, and I'll be honest, and I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. Nah, I love you guys. Alright, here they come. They're dominating the ball, but I don't think we're looking great on the attack. I have to keep monitoring this. I don't know. I guess it's only 70 minutes. I've never played with a system like this before. The problem is it's not like we have them star players. We let them get back in defence. We're quite... Individually, some of the players... Oh, what a goal! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Try to take a... No. We won't do that, don't we? Cool. Brilliant goal. 24 minutes in and we get a little header in. I think we're going to get a lot of goals from crosses in this system, to be honest. With my wingers. Wingers will play far up anyway. It goes into Balotelli. He doesn't win it, but falls to Sarri. Can't believe he went to Fulham in real life. I'm sure he turned down Arsenal and... I want to say Chelsea, but that sounds wrong. But good for him. It's nice to see that. I think too many players do go to big clubs. If he could have got to that. Too many players go to big clubs, and this is Liverpool included. I'm not a biased Liverpool fan. And they just get wasted. Like John Joe Shelvey, say what you want about him. But, why is he coming to Liverpool? I don't know why I randomly picked on John Joe Shelvey, to be fair. He's been well good for Newcastle. But I think a lot of that comes with Rafa Benitez's system. And I do think his system suits that type of team. And not... I love him, and I wouldn't have him back over Klopp. But I'd have had him back. He shouldn't have been fired at the end of the day. I think most Liverpool fans would agree. We weren't really calling for his head. Thought, yeah, you've done enough for us, mate. We can give you an off-season. But, because his system is quite rigid. Defence first, attack later. Arguably, might, what cost us the league under him. Problem is it's that overlooming sort of task. You are there at Liverpool to win the league. I know you are at other clubs, but Liverpool aren't a firing club. Never have, never will. Apart from Roy Hodgson, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree that was a mess. That was an absolute mess. And I think it's shown how bad he is unfair. Because he's not a bad manager, because otherwise he wouldn't be paid the amount of money he is. And at the end of the day, who am I? I'm sitting at home talking to a laptop. Kane taking penalties in the world. I don't think he knew what he was doing. But here we are, so we've dominated them. Really, Shot-wise, let's be honest, we haven't had anything that's... don't get complacent. Not a big team. I like playing against this team though, because if you close down these wing backs and you have a good game against them, it pretty much shuts down their attack. Because then they're suddenly so narrow. Let's have a look at the animals. Look, they're playing so narrow, and as you can see, my wingers play really high up. So it's basically, you know, 4-2-4. I know obviously they're not full-out strikers, but I like it. But you can see their strikers are alienated. The gap between their striker, I'm guessing that must be a false nine, a deep line and forward. The gap here, you know, they've got through my 4 defenders and a central midfielder. Good old Benitez. Surprised we dominated as much as we have, if I'm honest. But if we can get into the Champions League though, dollar, I'd be all over that dollar. If I'm honest, I don't really want to go away with just 1 goal. So like I said, we haven't shown we're amazing. We've shown we're a tight team. I say this and we're going to get smashed against PSG. That's not a game I'm looking forward to. I will live com that just for the lols. But nah, it's hard to be angry at a squad like that. Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani, do you know what I mean? That's sickening how good that is. Right, we do have a corner. It would be lovely if we could get 2 goals. A 2-goal cushion going away would be beautiful. I'm not looking to change anything though. Just for the first 4 or 5 games, we're just going to leave this because I think while I don't think we've had any clear-cut chances, I've liked the rest of our play. We're quite tight, we're quite compact. And that's what I'm aiming to do with this Nice squad. I want us to be hard to beat. We haven't got the players to be flamboyant and worry about our techers and that sort of stuff. I'm sure I've got the keeper to play out from the back, but that's fine. Ooh! I do like when that happens in Football Manager. Like a cross goes wide and ends up as a shot. Balotelli, good save. Nice to see you on the ball, Balotelli. Nice to see you've woken up. Siri with another... I'm terrible for not setting up set pieces on this game. It's such an arseache. Right, here they come. Right, let's encourage the boys. The problem is they'll switch off. Oh! Just as I say that. I always find later on in the game if you don't... Let's go. What a save by Benitez. Oh, he's offside anyway, but Benitez didn't know that. No, I'm liking the 4-4-2. But yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, so I always find a concentrate or an encourage. Just make sure you don't sort of leak in them goals at last minute. Because that's why they've got body language on your players. You know, they do get complacent. They do get. You need to, be able to beef them up. Obviously, some players' personalities will mean no matter what you say, they don't care. I'm not going to use Balotelli as an example because I'm just sort of laying into him for no reason. Alright, let's make some subs as I see players got a knock. I'll be honest, I am still starting to get to know my team. Just looking at his tackling. There is a problem with this team. There's no players that can really tackle at 10 tackling. Siri can tackle, but the problem is I think he's quite a creative option. And what foot are you? Because I always play right-footed on the right wing. I think you've got anyone to play out there. Put Sar up there. Oh god, this is going to end badly. Marlon. And defend. There we go, the curse of the 3 substitutes. Oh, jog on. Oh, what a tackle. That was a perfect tackle. I thought it was a goal. I was already in huff mode. The problem is I don't think we deserve to win, but we definitely don't deserve to lose. I imagine this 4-4-2 must... Well, saying that it's only one game, but it looks like it's good for an underdog, a lesser team. Oh, that was a poor ball. Poor ball. But our average rating is higher than theirs, so... To Sarr. Can he do anything to Balotelli? Oh, cannons off the crossbar. Dante offside. Poor old Balotelli. He has had some shots today. He's been limited to long shots, so, you know. That's my system, that's not him. Balotelli again. Yeah, he just gets disposed there. Just gets whipped away like a gnat at a barbecue. They've made one sub, which is a bit odd. How knackered their team is. Well, we're just going to go to... No, we aren't standard. Thought we were on control for some reason. Sarr wins the ball, very nice. Plays it out to Balotelli. Balotelli can move. Plays it back to Sarr. Sarr appreciates it. Can he square it? Nearly. Needed to be a bit quicker with that ball. It just floated too much. Needed to be drilled across. That was shocking. Had a lot of shots, and let's be honest, a lot of them were wild. We're going to have to see if we can cut that out. I imagine a lot of it is because they can't find the balls they need to. No one's making them runs. I thought that was going on. 8 minutes. Starting to look a bit shaky. They have changed their shape. You can see here they've gone with 2 attacking midfielders. Benitez collects. So they are going to drop the defensive line ever so slightly. And then we'll take off offside trap. So we don't need to be playing that aggressive offside trap. Especially if there's players floating in between. As we can see, he's playing as sort of like either a playmaker or a shadow striker. But here we go. Quick break. Saka. Oh, skies it. Skies it. It's not what we want to see. I said I would have preferred another goal, just to make sure the tie is dead, basically. Nacho! Oh, good interception. I don't want to see that highlight. Oh, Benitez. Gives it straight away. Gonna have to check his settings. He's playing a lot of long balls, and that's a good save by Benitez. Both my keepers are at similar abilities, so it is going to be a lot of chopping and changing to see which one's better. I believe Benitez is taller, and that's literally all that I've gone for by picking him. They've opened us up. They should have done better there. They opened up that right side of our midfield. We opened up like a pregnant lady in birth. Right, here we go. Shame not to see Balotelli on the ball more. But both our strikers haven't really been able to do too much in this system, which is a shame. So we might have to look at that going forward. I don't think our strikers, but they are playing 5 at the back, which obviously makes it difficult for them. Well, I know it's free, but they class the wing backs and defensive transitions as a 5. Only got 3 minutes left. I prefer if Balotelli ran it to the corner flag, but this game doesn't have that. But he wins the free kick. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Just take your time. Don't give it away. Here they come on the break. Well done, good hands. Might actually get into, well, I'm running before I can walk, but getting into the Champions League, that'd be nice. Get it? Because it's spelled nice. Nice. I know it's Nice, but it's spelled nice. Anyway, looks like this is going to round up the end of the game, so I'm happy. I don't think we've been brilliant. I think we've more been defensively brilliant. I don't really know why our ratings are so high. I know obviously you don't see everything. Most of our shots have just been like wild. Beyond the point of return wild. Well, I'll take it, definitely. I'm not going to complain. Well done, everyone. Have we got any star performers? Not really. Leave the match. So here we go. I'll quick scroll just see if we can see anything else that crazy has happened. Probably the only upset is probably Nice getting over on CSKA Moscow. It was a great match, everyone according to plan. Can you explain Mario Baratelli's bad day in front of goal? Even the best players can have a bad day at the office. Sarr was brilliant, I have to admit. Our reserves won 3-0, which is always nice. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that result, and hopefully, and we will come back for the next leg, as these are important games. I feel, especially with the dollar as we've spoken about. Our finances aren't exactly great, and they're not even projected to get that much greater. So getting into them Champions League can secure us some really good money. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Anyway, I've been me, you've been you. See you later. Bye bye.